Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com and my project for you today is this one. It's a gorgeous little treat pouch called sour cream pouches. Now normally you can easily make these without a die but I am very thrilled with the way these have turned out, made with the new Stampin' Up dies, and this set is called Treat Time. This is the stamp set. It comes with lots of sentiments and some little flowers that you can stamp, and you can also coordinate it with the Petite Treats framelit dies, which cut out these wonderful shapes. And although you can make them without a die, I think that this is a sensational idea to make really outstanding little treats that are very unusual. So that is the set, and you can see that you can cut them out with a semicircle top, and you can see I've decorated it with beautiful leaves for autumn. Dead thrilled with these. And I've used the brown copper trim and pulled it open at the edges, and I think that looks good because that replicates what would be a brown leaf, so I'm pleased with that one. The same design here with leaves and some ribbon. Love that one. And then on this one, I really like this one. It's got the semicircle design as well, but I've put one of these little tag things on, these little tassels, which I think looks gorgeous. And the colour scheme is Tranquil Tide, Rich Raspberry, Calypso Coral, Grapefruit Grove, and I think that they all link and coordinate beautifully to make these treats look stunning. And this one here, I call this the Boob Design. Naughty, I know, but I can't help it because it just reminds me of a pair of boobs really, but I know it probably shouldn't, but it does. And I've added some beautiful Bermuda Bay ribbon to this and a little tassel as well, and I think that the colours just coordinate it with it beautifully. So I'll show you how I put one of these together today. So let's put our treat packets aside, and let's get cracking on making one. Whoops, I've just chucked my tassels on the floor. I'm going to need one of those, so I better put that there. Right then, so we're going to need the big shot. So I'm going to just pull you out slightly so that you can see what I'm doing. Always helps to see what people are doing. Right, so let me just get this out of here. Right, so today we're going to use a piece of DSP, and this is called Nature's Poem. All of the DSP that I've used today is called Nature's Poem. And you need just a small sheet of DSP that measures 5.5 by 5 3/4. So that makes these very economical to make. And all you do, you get your paper and you put your die on, and you decide which pattern you want on the top here. And so you link that together, and they all link together. This shape here links into there too. And then if you don't want a curvy shape, you can have a straight shape. So, whoops, I'm chucking them about now. So today we're going to go for the booby shape. So let's put that together like that. Lay that on your paper. Like that. And that just fits nicely because we don't want wastage. So that fits on there. And then we're going to get our lid and put that down over it. Hold that down. as you can see, that has cut the shape out. And once it's cut the shape out, it puts these little marks on it. So you've got a little mark up the top here for where you're going to run it round, and then you've got a mark here and here that shows you exactly where you're going to fold it, and a little mark down here too, which you probably can't see, but it is just there on the paper. So let's cut that, so we don't need that, get rid of that, and we've used that, so we can dismantle this and put that away. And now I'm going to cut out my little lacy edges that I'm going to put on this. And I'm going to use soft suede. And they give you two, so that means that you can cut them both at the same time. So again, run that through your big shot. And then we've used that, so we're going to put that away. Right then. So to get these out, you could use your little brush, but I just find it's easy to just knock these out like this and just poke those little lacy edges out. And then they come out nice and easily. So just do these little holes on the lacy edge to just get that out, poke at the end, and that gets your die out. So that's quick and easy. Right, put the dies away, keep them safe. So it's a lovely set, and that cuts out your sentiment, that one. So that's marvellous. So we're going to do our sentiment next while we've got the big shot out. So what sentiment are we going to use today? I think that today we are going to use Thank You for Being So Sweet. So let's find that one. Thank you for being so sweet. So we'll put that onto a block. I think I've got block C here. And then I've got a piece of Whisper White card. And then we're going to use Calypso Coral, because that will coordinate well with our colours. So stamp that down. Oh, that's a bit mushy. I don't like that. Let's go again with that. Right. Let's try again. Maybe not so forceful in the ink pad. That's better. Right. And then we're going to cut that out with our framelets, and then we're going to put our little treat pouch together. So position that over. Oh, seem to have ink on my finger. There's a tissue. Lucky me. Right, so let's cut this out. That's it. And now we have definitely finished with this. So let's move our sentiment over there. Put that away in our stamp set. Right, let's put this away. And let's get cracking and put our little pouch together. So first of all, we're going to just fold it slightly on here fold it slightly here. And then that glues down like that. So we're going to put a bit of glue along here. So I'm using the Tombow to do that. And all you need is a very small amount along that edge. And then put that together. And you're going to put that together like that. And then once it's dry, we are going to squeeze it, and we've got a mark here, down here, just there, and we are going to pinch that together like that, because that's how the treat will go together like that. So you're offsetting it. So I should have probably put some double-sided tape along here, but I didn't, so we're just going to put some Tombow along the bottom. I think it'll work just as well. Just take a few more minutes to dry. So pinch that together and hold that together. That looks good. So let me pull you down slightly so you can see what I'm doing. So we've pinched that together, offset that like that. So that side goes like that and that side like that. And now we want to put our lacy trim along the edge. So to put the lacy trim on, all you need is a small amount of Tombow along the bottom edge of the lacy trim that you've cut. And then I position it so that I can still see those little circles like that on that side. And then I put another row of glue on the other piece along the bottom, just a little. And then you just line it up with your last one. And it's very easy to line them up as well. And that gives you a really quirky, lacy piece of trim. And I love it. Now we're going to fill our treats, and today I'm filling mine with minstrels, which I forgot to get, so I've got to get up and get them. So, who doesn't like a minstrel? So I pour some in, and I just pour it in until it's sort of 2/3 full, like that. Like that. And to secure it, I used a glue dot, just to hold it together while I tie my ribbon round. So I just pushed a glue dot inside there and stuck that down. And then you've got your little boobies. Don't you just love that? Cute. So now we've got all our decorations, and I've already prepped up and cut some leaves and some flowers to save time. And these are I've made these leaves using the Colourful Seasons stamp set, and I've just hand stamped them in Calypso Coral and then sponged with me finger daubers over the top with Tranquil Tide and a bit of Rich Raspberry to get that little autumn look to them. So that's that. So now we're going to fasten our thank you for being so sweet. And what we're going to do, we're going to sponge the edges to just take that rawness off them, and we're going to use some Tranquil Tide for that. So let me just get a sponge, piece of sponge. And this looks good. So let's just into the sponge round the edge just a little. Great. And then I've put some dimensionals on here, and I'm offsetting them so that I can get my ribbon underneath them. So we're going to put them like that, and that's going to go on here like this. And I've got my copper trim today, piece of copper trim. I love this stuff. And we're just going to tie that into a bow. So we cut a length off here. And I've made one of these little tassels again. So I'm going to thread that through. Well, I'm going to attempt to thread it through. I think I'm on a hiding to nothing with this. No, I don't think that's going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a length of twine. So I've got a length of twine. And we're going to run that through here. Run that through here. Do you know what this went through? It's so easy when I'm not on the camera. I don't believe it. What's going on? There we are. So I'll tie that on in a minute. So we're going to tie this round here. I'm going to tie that into a knot for the simple reason that I think it will be easier then to tie my cord round my twine. And then I'm going to tie this into a knot. And then I'm going to cut the ends, trim the ends. And now we are going to attempt to do a bow. Which we have managed. Right. So then I'm going to just open up these ends because I like them like that. And do the same with the bow part. Just to open that up and make that fatter. Oops, dropped it. But that's looking good now, like that. Love these tassels. They're gorgeous, just gorgeous. Love them. Right, so then we're going to stick this on the top. like that. Making sure we don't catch our ribbon on that. And then it's just a question of choosing which of the leaves you like the best. And I think we're going to put the big one up here. We're going to have this one down here. Or shall we have this one? No, I think I like that one. Right. And what I've done with these, I've cut off a piece of the stalk because that's just going to get in the way. And then to give them more dimension, because you've got to give things more dimension. And then add just a little bit of glue on the back. And then push that up underneath. Like that, and hold that down. And then we've got our smaller leaves that we've cut. And we're going to glue them to each other. So a little tiny bit of glue, and we're just going to offset them like that together, giving them a bit of dimension as well. Pinch them with your fingers to just give that little bit of dimension to them. And then on the back with a bit more glue. And then tuck them underneath the ribbon so that they don't stick to the ribbon. And then we're going to push those on there like that. And then I've got this little flower which I'm going to pop on here, I think. Tuck that under there like that. So let's just give that a bit of dimension. And I'm going to stick that down with a glue dot. And then we're going to tuck that just under there. And we're going to finish it off with a little rhinestone, I think, if I can find them. A little rhinestone on the middle of our flower. And a couple of rhinestones over our sentiment. If I can pick them up, that is. Come along. And then we're going to set that here. And that is our treats made. So let's come out a bit. And let's gather up all our treats that we've made. And that is how we make our gorgeous little treats. And I think that you'll agree that they really are spectacular little treats to make with these quirky dies, which I love. And I can really see that they really do take a sour cream pouch into another level, these dies. I love them. They're gorgeous. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you want to subscribe to my blog or YouTube channel, please click the link down in this bottom corner here, and if you go to the little drop down arrow, that will take you over to Arty Paper Crafters, where you can subscribe to my blog and website. I'd be delighted to have you as a subscriber, and then you will be kept up to date with everything that I write about. I have a lot of passion for paper crafting and many other crafts too, and I love to share what I enjoy with you all. So that's all from me for today. Thank you once again, and bye for now. Bye.